Hello from outside the chapel. I've decided to record here so you can see this. Those who lean on Jesus' breast hear the heartbeat of God. I wonder if you've ever wanted to be like that disciple at the Last Supper who got to lean on Jesus' breast, who had that nearness with him, who had the freedom to be so physically close. Wonder if you've ever imaginatively inserted yourself into that scenario as that particular disciple. If you did that, I wonder what you'd hear. I have to be really quiet to hear the heartbeat of another person. How amazing to hear the heartbeat of somebody who was the Son of God, who was God. Touch has been something important in lockdown. Some of us haven't had enough of it. We're hungry for it and realize how much we need it, and perhaps that we've taken it for granted. For some of us, it has been a time of more unwanted touch, of touch that's hurt, of touch that's taken things from us. And for some, even touch that has taken the life, the breath from others. Our touch, so often a welcome thing between people who love each other, now has been potentially a way of spreading a virus that could kill the very person that you tried to hold or caress or just offered a friendly gesture to. Daniel Berrigan has said, the important questions are, whose body are you touching and why? Whose body are you recoiling from and why? Whose body are you burning and why? It's a time to think again about our bodies, how they work, what they need, how we impact each other. And it's quite a time to be the body of Christ. For many of us, missing the chance to celebrate his broken body in communion, his whole and redeemed and powerful body in communion. Missing perhaps or not the gathered expression of being body. Finding fresh meaning in being alone together. It's been a funny time for knowing the presence of Christ or not. So often the way that we know and connect with God is through each other. Maybe it's part of the collective way that we're saying we want to be better at being as Christ to each other. We want to be better at showing love. We want to be better at making peace. And our tolerance for touch that is deadly or hurtful is no longer tolerable. We have less tolerance for that touch now. Enough that we might take to the streets and say enough is enough. It's a funny time to have communion and to think about Jesus coming in flesh, to think about those who got to touch him and look at his face and hold on to him. Those, like Mary, he said, even don't hold on to me. It's a funny time to think about this meal that we have to celebrate and remember what he gave of his flesh, what he still gives to us, no longer in this physical plane, but in a different way. I think with intimacy, part of it is just being able to show up in your own body as you are before another. I think that's what I'll do for the table tonight. Not doing brilliantly right now, but I'll show up as I am, with my own body, with my own self, to receive from Jesus in ways tangible and spiritual, in ways I understand, in ways I have no way of understanding. To invite you to do the same. If you come with joy tonight, come with joy. If it's a time of mourning, come that way. If you come reaching out and having a sense of Christ's presence, then come with that. But if you come abstaining and with the ache of absence, come that way. It's the only way, isn't it, to be close, is to be ourselves. And to come as we are and trust that God, El Shaddai, sees. God knows, and God meets us just in that place. In flesh and beyond flesh. And perhaps it's a time to commit again, thinking about broken bodies, to be part of the mending of the world, the healing of the world, the restoration of the world, instead of adding to its brokenness. Shalom, my friends.